Good morning, everyone. How are we doing? This is your boy. What it is, y'all. It really is what it is. About last night. So the title. We're gonna get into it in one moment. Waiting for a couple of you guys to get into the room. But about last night, there is a lesson in everything. There's a lesson that can be learned. There's a lesson that can be taught. There's something that we can gather from everything that happened last night. The live was lit. It was something that I don't normally do. Y'all know that I don't do a lot of confusion, fussing, and arguing, and cussing and stuff on my channel. So, um, the back and forth thing, I really don't do that. Hey, Tam, how you doing, baby? China Doll, what's up, baby? How you doing? Castro, good morning, baby. You still up? What you doing up so early, baby? Yeah, so we're gonna talk about it while it's not. Let me share this video. Y'all, please like the video as you come in, please. I would definitely appreciate that. Um, But also check out the community feed on my page because there's something that someone left a little comment on the video and then thought they could delete it and I wouldn't see it. So we're going to discuss that as well. Hope that everyone had a great evening and had a great night's sleep. But we're going to talk about it. I would first like to thank all of the people that was on the panel yesterday. I'd like to thank of View the View, Lovely Love, Sir King dropped by, Brianna dropped by, Blue Lotus Flower dropped by, Miss Pizarro dropped by. Miss Pam dropped by. Tracy dropped by. Who else dropped by? Dazzle tried to drop by. Um, Everyone, I just want to thank everyone for dropping by. Well, it's not. You guys helped make the live what it was. But the live started off, saying really calm, really cool, like I wanted it to. Very much. Sorry, Kwani dropped by as well. We had a decent conversation. As well. Things was cleared up. Things was answered. No apologies was given. Like the way I like it, we could discuss stuff and make sure that we come to an understanding and a conclusion without always having to apologize because we do say what we say and mean what we say when we say it. So y'all know how I feel about apologies. Well, it's not. Um, but yeah, I just want to thank everyone for coming in, and we're gonna go through a couple of stages of the live last night just to dissect and I want to talk to you guys about the lessons that I've learned with this live. You know what I'm saying? What I seen, how I saw it, things of that nature. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to work through it and things like that as well. Tessie, how you doing, baby? Welcome, everyone coming in. Jack Torrance, what's up? Mia S, what's up, baby? Sorry, I'm so behind on this chat. Ooh, yo, you see how y'all come in. Thank y'all so much for coming in. Yeah, Natalia, baby, how you doing? Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, Jack. Um, but first off, let me address the question that was raised on my community feed. Someone by the name, y'all go to the community feed and look at the name. You know what I'm saying? That was enough shine. But I asked the question. Well, made a statement and asked the question. The statement was Tracy never um, acknowledged anything that she did is wrong. And then the question to me was, what does she have on you because you are delusional as F and what's not? First off, I'm confused about what is it that they are expecting Tracy to acknowledge. Because that kind of boils into what was how everything turned out yesterday. What is it that you are expecting Tracy to acknowledge, for one? And how am I delusional, for two? You know, delusional because I'm not jumping on a bandwagon to attack someone for being themselves. Like I'm not attacking anyone for being themselves. Like I didn't attack anyone for being themselves. I didn't attack a view. I didn't attack Lovely Love. I didn't attack Tracy. I didn't attack Kwani. I didn't attack Sir King. I told you guys this platform right here is anyone could join and come over here and enjoy themselves, have a good time. We can laugh, we can joke, we can read and roast each other while it's not, as long as there's no malicious intent in anything that we're doing and are saying. This platform is not a platform where, hey, Brick Girl, hey, baby, how you doing? It's not going to be a platform, or it's not a platform where people are going to come over here and feel like they're unwanted or uncomfortable or not safe over here. I said that from the very beginning. We over here take a little bit of morsels of intellect and different way of thinking with them when they leave. So to answer your question, whoever you are, I don't remember your name. Teresa didn't have anything on me. The one person that could have had something on me was not. I revealed that information. So I took away that power of someone having something to hold over my head. Hey, Miss Kept Secret Baby, how you doing? I took away the power of people to hold it over me was not or use what information that they have against me. I don't allow people to have things that can hurt me. I'm not going to give you the bullets in order to shoot me. Is what it is. So I exposed the question that you had, and your statement was not because it seemed like it was just some hate. You was on some kind of hate BS. Well, it's not. So yeah, but since your question did arise, what I want to talk about this morning anyway, I just decided to give you a little bit more shine. Hey Teresa, baby, how you doing? Um, so let's talk about last night. I wanted to talk about what's been going on here was not all the hate and ugliness that's been going on, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't understand it. I don't understand how people who constantly say they don't watch other people's videos or what's not, but yet still choose to respond. I don't understand how people say that they don't care about people. Or sorry, not that's my thing. I don't care. I don't give a f about something. I don't give a f. I don't give a f. I don't give a f. But yet you're making multiple videos about not giving the f about something. Well, it's not. To me, that doesn't make sense. It seems to me as though you are truly invested and you truly care and you truly give a f about something. But that's just my interpretation. Hey, Wildcard baby, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? So I didn't understand that. And then I also don't understand when I asked the question was that what is it that you expect from people on here? And the answers reveal a lot about the people that ask the questions, also that answer the questions. Um, Tracy got a good answer, and I think Juani got a good answer. And Aview's answer was honest, but I mean, her title says it all, Aview's a View. Um, But I was thinking about Sir King's answer. I was thinking about Lovely Love's answer. And there's nothing against Sir King or Lovely Love, but it was more about how they answered the question. Because we didn't know how Sir King was on these streets. He'll pop into a chat, pop into a panel, what's not, and ask a bunch of questions that he thinks is pertinent to get whatever he wants to get across, or to expose or to state something was not, this and the third. But he failed to realize that he said that he wants to change the vibe that goes on over here was not. So when I asked the question of what did you expect from people in here was not, he said nothing. That's not true. I don't understand it. Because what you do is you are trying to change something. You are trying to do something differently. You're right, Jack. You're right about that. Hey Lena, how you doing, baby? And then Lovely Love didn't answer the question at all. She tried to turn it back on me and ask me, what do I want my platform to be? Okay, well, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, people aren't smart enough to try to twist things around on me. Well, it's not. I'm just saying it is what it is. So I told her, like I said, what I told you guys just earlier in this thing. I want this to be a place where people are comfortable, where people are safe to come over here. And if you have a difference, well, it's not of opinion of someone, just relax and chill and come over here and let it all go. But I said that from the very beginning. I'm saying that's always what this channel has been. That's always what this platform has been. This platform has never been something where I do a bunch of yelling and screaming and fussing and what's not. I come over here, show my talent, come over talk about what's going on YouTube, give my opinions. People agree with it, people don't agree with it, what's not. But everyone is respectful and is done in a respectful way. So by her not answering the question tells me a lot that she really doesn't listen. She really doesn't think about what's going on. She really does not, have a introspective mindset to where she do a lot of self-evaluation because as we all know she constantly says well I doing but the thing is if you actually take time to reevaluate what you do and what you say you You could possibly change the behavior. You could possibly change the trajectory of how people see you and what path that you're going down. So it just taught me a lot about, saying, what people are saying, how people present themselves and things of that nature. Hey, I'm just me, baby. How you doing? Happy Friday to you, baby. It just says a lot about that for me and to me. And when people don't take the time to get to know or take time to try to look at their own, what have I done? Or how have I contributed to the situation? What's not? It just says a lot for me about that individual. Now, Kwani and I had a good conversation, like I said. Yes, very much so. This kept secret, very much so. And when Kwani and I had a conversation with now our little then we discussed some things that happened, whatever. And so, like I said, yes, I made a video about her when she was in Vegas. I found it funny that she was in a room crying because Miss Pam and Deanna didn't come see her. Was not. When you had a whole man, your husband, in a room. Not, I'm not making fun of her now, but when I made the video, was not. I was, because it was funny to me. I didn't understand that. You have a whole man. Can y'all like the video, please? Hold up. Can y'all like the video? Y'all doing the most up in here just watching and listen to me and not, what I'm saying, liking the video. Like the video, please, you guys. Come on now. Don't be like that. It's early in the morning. Y'all can be anywhere else but here. And you choose to be here, so please like the video. Don't be disrespectful. What's up, Mimi baby? How you doing? And so I found a friend. So I admitted that because I did do that once. Not I also admitted to her whatever the reason why I made the video about bad winch behavior. Y'all remember the video? Y'all watched it back in the days, almost a year ago was not. And what I told her was why I made that video because it was funny to me. Thank you very much, Jack. Appreciate it. I found it funny to me that someone who said that they are Black Power, Black Empowerment was not things of that nature will use a white man to try to throw fear into a black man. I just found that interesting. Found that funny was not. I found that that's what a lot of saying people do to try to infuriate or try to throw fear into someone was not, especially black men. They think that by saying something like call police or use a white man was not, or the term white man, whatever, is something that is going to throw fear into a black man. And I found that that was a very funny tactic. And when she explained herself with that, I said it was nothing personal, whatever. It was just those things we had a conversation about was that, and we came to an understanding. Like I said, that once I made the videos I made last year about her, I was done with it, was not. Even the times where I really had to, roast and gag her, whatever, because it was what it was. We were in that whole fisticuffs, as her words are, and it was something that I felt I had to do in order for me to keep that, same energy that she kept. It is a mess. It was a mess. And so it was just that. But then where it really, because all that was really fine. All that was really cool. But where it went left, it really didn't go left because I had control of it the whole time. Although it felt like it was kind of chaotic, I had control of it because I could have easily removed people who was not if I wanted to, and handle the situation how I handled it. I think was entertaining and something that could let people get what they need to get off their chest, and also expose people for who they are as well. Um, and this is nothing against anyone. Like I said, I appreciate everyone who came on, and I like everyone that came on was not, saying for the most part. So there's nothing personal against anyone, but it is a type of when Miss Pam came on and addressed Lovely Love, she addressed her in a way that was trying to. It seemed as though it was trying to ridicule, which I don't care one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? If she was helpful or if she was just being judgmental, whatever Miss Pam was, their situation. Then when people was trying to talk to Lovely Love, she, like we all understand, don't listen, but try to interject her information how she wanted to interject it was not without listening to what's being said, not trying to assimilate or disseminate was not information that is being going on around her was not. So that's what happened. And then to get back to the question that was asked about Tracy was not, and people thinking that I'm letting Tracy get a slide or a pass. Tracy, y'all seen, was brought up by Lovely Love. Lovely Love was saying that Tracy don't admit to what she said and this and the third, blah, 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 this and blah, 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 that. So when Tracy came on, Tracy asked her, what are you talking about? What are you saying? What did I not admit to? What did I not own up to? And with that, I know it exactly was Jack. And then so Tracy asked her what's going on, and she never really gave a definitive answer or definitive information about what she was talking about. Was that she kept on talking about things and going around the mulberry bush. And so Tracy was like, whatever, whatever, whatever. And Tracy tried to laugh it off. Tracy tried to give her that space to do what she needed to do was not. But when Tracy actually had enough is when Tracy made it very clear that she don't like being the butt of a joke. She don't like people talking to her any kind of way. She don't like it when you cuss at her or call her name was not. And when Lovely Love said, F all you bees, that was when Tracy actually was like, no, stop what you're doing. Stop calling me a bee, XYZ. And then Lovely Love went on the defensive, and then Tracy went on the defensive to defend herself. So what the whole thing showed me, and the reason why I let it go on the way it went on was not, and let it transpire and unravel the way it unraveled. Hey, Karen, so baby, how you doing? Exactly, Tessie. It was a peek into her character. A lot of people want to gang up on the person who they deem a hand. Okay. I don't think I don't think that anyone ganged up on anyone yesterday. I know it looked like that. People was ganging up on Lovely Love, but when someone's calling a whole group of people a name, putting everyone into a category, I felt that it was pertinent to let people defend themselves where they're going to defend themselves. And we know that some people have some issues with some other people, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Drunk period. And the thing is, but that's still no excuse to behave badly. And I think that people have given her a pass because of that. I think people have given her a pass because that they think that you're the protected peace, Karen. So yeah, I had to make myself a drink in the whole process. But I think that people use, oh well, I was drunk or I drink or I'm this or whatever vice they choose to throw in that void as a way of trying to say that, okay, Tim, okay. Yeah, but as a way of, saying deflecting on taking responsibility for their own actions. And my thing is about taking responsibility for your actions. You're an adult. You say you're grown. You say you're an elder person, was not be it man or woman. Take responsibility for your actions. You should be able to learn from anything and everything. You should be able to learn from every situation while it's not. From everything that you go through, you should be able to take a morsel and a nugget of information and some type of something to help you be better for the next time. And what I saw and what was kind of reviewed, not reviewed or revealed, it what was set in stone for me is that Lovely Love doesn't take responsibility for her actions. She wants you to let her be her, but yet she'll say she accepts you for who you are, but yet then she will throw in your face something that she think that you did or perceive that you did or her understanding of what you did, but don't give you the opportunity to do that. And to be honest with you, it's not. The first cuss word came from Miss Pam. And you know, say, y'all know I love me some Miss Pam, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But that's not what happened last was exposed as a person. Yeah, she was exposed as a person, but at the same time, Tessie, it exposed a lot about a lot of people last night. Yeah, that was it too. Her insecurities did pop out. Yeah, and the thing is, that's why I let it continue to go on the way it went on, was not to see if she will ever take responsibility for her actions, if she ever will back down, if she ever will back on. Well, you know what I'm saying? Just be like, you know what? If everyone's saying the same thing, was not, everyone can't be wrong. Everyone can't be lying on me. Everyone can't be saying the same thing different ways and have it, you know what I'm saying, you know, situation was not. And the thing is, that's why I let it go on. That's why I said I learned a lot yesterday from that panel. I learned a lot about people's behaviors. I learned a lot about watching the chat. I learned a lot about listening to what people were saying. And it was, you know, there was a lot that I learned. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the first cuss word came from Pam. And I said, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Because the last time she was on the panel was not on, or helped me out on my birthday time. She didn't cuss at all, really. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, okay, I know this is a different type of situation, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But why are you coming on here cussing at this lady? You know? And then it was like, oh, well, who's joking? You need to do this, you do that. Was like, you need to mute her. Was not. But like I told my Pam, if I mute her, I'm going to have to mute you because you're doing the same thing she's doing. If I had to mute her, I would have to mute Tracy. I would have to mute Pizarro, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because all y'all were doing the same thing at that time. You can't be cussing and fussing at someone was not expecting them to respond back to you. Oh yeah, of course. You know, people put on their representative was not a lot of times whatever on here, and then when they are start to show their shell, then they want to change their name or do something else. Well, it's not. But most people, whatever, you know what I'm saying, are, like I said, generally are good people. Most people are just generally, you know what I'm saying, cool people, whatever, you know what I'm saying, is not a big, huge issue, it's not a big, huge deal. And like I said, I'm just saying that there's a lot of things that was, I saw yesterday was not in that panel. And like I said, to me, it wasn't bad. It was just what needs to be seen. Things that was said was needed to be said. Because even when Tracy snapped and started going at Lovely Love to defend herself was not, or to combat what Lovely Love was saying. It wasn't something that I'm like, oh my God, I'm so offended. I'm so da, da, da. I knew it was going to come. I knew it was coming sooner or later. Be it was going to be on here or it was going to be on Tracy's on channel. I really was waiting for Tracy to go live, and I'm really waiting for Tracy's response to what happened last night because I think that Tracy was giving Lovely Love an opportunity, a chance to be herself and to say what she needs to say and do what she needs to do. Be respectful, talented, talent acquired, baby. Okay, be respectful. Yeah, Tracy holds back a lot, whatever. And like I said, until she released a little bit of it was not because she you know asked the lady not to call her name. Here's the thing. So, mm-hmm. And that's what I was saying. Exactly, Miss Kept Secret. She never learns. She never acknowledges. Well, it's not. She never tries to do anything better or anything different. What she does is she think that well, I'm a drunk and that's an excuse and that's funny and that's her shtick. But not everyone responds the same way. And like I said, I could have took her off was not and kept her off was not. But as y'all saw, I kept bringing her back. I kept bringing her back. Kept bringing her back because I wanted her at some point to recognize and to see, and I want everyone else to see. You know what I'm saying? How she behaves. And this is not a one-time thing. This is every platform she's on. Every panel was not she twists the narrative of what's and whatever. It's like this whole attention-seeking thing that she have that she does. Hey, yeah, I mean, but still, even with the alcohol being added was not because like I said, I made a drink in the middle of that live, and I still kept my composure. I still am able to conduct myself in a way that I want to be seen on here and how I want to present myself without it being an issue. I saw you, Tessie. You know I saw you, baby. You know I saw you. Yes, exactly. And Jack Torrance, that's the exact, that's perfect. What you just said. You show her a mirror and she won't look into it. Exactly. It's like she's afraid to see what how she really is, and all the other antics was not that she throws and does is like the wall she built for herself was not for whatever reason. Don't know or not. I'm not a psychologist or a psychologist, But yeah, something like that is that. Oh, I know, Teresa, baby. I'm good, baby. Right, and she's not changing. Tam, she's not changing, and this is not a bash, lovely love session at all. Right here, this really isn't that at all. I wish I would like this video though, please. I really would wish. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it is, but at the same time, it was not, like I told Tracy was not when Tracy finally stopped or whatever. I'm like, that's why I always say, watch people was not, and people only do what you allow them to do. You know what I'm saying? And thinking that, I mean, even when I said the whole thing that she says that, oh, I'll cuss you out today and tomorrow I may love you. No, yeah, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna cuss me out. You're not gonna disrespect me. You're not gonna be rude. You're not gonna be nasty. You're not gonna be ugly. Well, it's not, and then expect me to say, "Oh well, she was drunk last night, so that's okay." It's not funny. It's not cute. It's not entertaining for me. It's just not. You know. That's very true, Voodoo Queen. Definitely combative. Definitely don't want to listen. Well, it's not because she thinks she knows everything because she's a grown woman, which is fine. We're all grown. But we all can also learn from each other. We also can learn from our mistakes. We also can learn from our environment. We also can learn what to do and what not to do, when to do it and when not to do it. It's not that, I'm saying, we are someone or people who are above board that we can't be corrected when we're doing wrong. We have to acknowledge that we are capable of doing wrong and moving past that and being a better person. Tessa, you're right about that. She knows what's happened was not. She knows what she's doing is not good, but she won't address it. Her own self protection, like exactly, that's exactly what I said. Yeah, exactly. You're right, Jack. But thing is, Sam, thing is, that's what it is for all of us. Either you like me or you don't. But at the same time, I can also kind of, you know, show you another side of me with that, so you can have a clear picture of who I am. So you have a more ammunition either against me to why you don't like me, or more reasons to show that I'm showing you without why you do like me. You know what I'm saying? You can't just say, well, this is who I am and this is what I'm presenting or it's not. And then next thing you know, it's the same one note. We're all individuals who have multiple layers to us. We all are individuals who have multiple talents and multiple things that we can show and present to people. Well, it's not. It's just like she said, she wants, like, I remember who was it? She was on somebody's live yesterday, was not. And we're talking about she wanted to, we all can cook wherever, and all the women can cook, and the women should get together with their recipes and do this and the third was not. Well, if that's what you really want, you should show more of that and talk about more of that, opposed to talking about what someone did to you and how combative you are, things of that nature. You show that side of yourself. Hey, Jessica, baby, how you doing, sweetheart? Good morning to you. Ooh, Voodoo Queen, yes, baby, exactly. She cannot take, I'm saying, someone talking to her the same way that she talks to them. You're absolutely right about that. Hey, baby, white baby, how you doing, sweetheart? Yeah, Tessa, you know how we are. There's always a method to our madness. There's always a reason why we're doing something or why we're saying something. There's always a reason why, especially on this channel, it's not why I allow certain things to happen. You know, and I saw a lot in the chat. The people were saying stuff like, "Oh, well, y'all ganging up on her," or four against one, and I'm like, and I said, "No, y'all, if I realized was that she called these four women bitches, and not everyone like that. Like I don't like the N word. Don't call me that. Don't call me the N word. Hey, other side of 40, baby, how you doing? You know, it, Betty White, it was all the way live last night, baby, on this channel. It was all the way live. Like, I don't like the N word last night, and everyone knows that about me. Don't call me that. Don't use that word pertaining to me, whatever, because it's not something that is going to go over well with you. You're not going to like what I got to say in response to that. You know what I'm saying? So I understand completely when people ask people not to call them certain things, or not to refer to them as certain things, because you don't know what underlying issues may be there, or what things that may how it may affect someone. You have to be respectful of people. You have to be respectful of what people say and what people do and how people want to be spoken to and things of that nature. And if you don't take that into consideration, well, it's not, the conversation pretty much is over, and it's going to lead to some other nonsense that it doesn't have to be. Yes, very little excuses for people who make very little pictures of people who make excuses. Yeah, definitely that. Look at you, boo. Thank you, baby. There go Teresa, y'all. Thank you, sweetheart. Appreciate it. You know, and yeah, I mean, and like I said, it's so much more than just that. You know what I'm saying? I just need people to be very conscious of that. Hey, it's me, baby. How you doing? Good morning to you, baby. Hope you got some rest for them 12 hours, baby. Hope you got some rest. Hey, Candy King. How you doing, baby? Yes, thank you for the super chat, baby. She loves, yeah. It's like she loves confusion. Tam. It's like that. You have this deconstructive spirit where you want to deconstruct everything. You want to deconstruct just to make this sure that you are. Tracy, I want to know if are you okay? Because I know that I know that it kind of bothered you that you had to go off on her like that was not, but you gave her chances to stop calling you out your name. So I hope that you're okay. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I know that you didn't want to do that, but as always, people keep pushing the envelope, and you just have to let her know, don't play with me in no uncertain terms. Right. Exactly. Yeah, the whole thing that a lot of us like to have a little sip of nip every once in a while, but we're not going to use that as I'm never drunk on here, but even if I am, I'm not gonna let y'all know that. No. It's like yeah, it's like a you lose patience Tam when she talks into chat. And the thing is, funny thing is, I'm the same way. Certain people was not. I just can't stomach. And if I don't catch the the chat live, whatever, I may not watch it because of certain people was not, especially if there's a panel or something. You're right about that. But the thing is, oh yeah, I really have, yeah, it was a good one, and I think it went by pretty quickly. Was not, I think it went by pretty quick. I'm just me. I mean, and it wasn't any like I said. This is not a bad anyone section because I don't think anyone did anything wrong. I think that people just revealed themselves, and I think that what I got from it is that the lack of accountability on Lovey Love's part. It showed me that Tracy really do try to not go there until she's pushed to the point to no return. It showed that Mid Pam gonna be Mid Pam. It showed that Kwani could actually listen, and that Kwani really does. Um, a lot of times, Kwani reacts out of being hurt. Um, you know, it showed that Miss Pizarro's gonna be Miss Pizarro. It showed that Blue Lotus, you know what I'm saying, she does try to be the voice of reason. in a situation. It showed that that Designs IV really don't like a lot of confusion. Was not, you know what I'm saying, she was trying to add a little bit of levity and comedy to it. Was not, it just showed a lot about a lot of people. Was not, it was something that I really did enjoy. Right. Oh yeah, it's so much deeper than what. Yeah, yes, Tessie, you're absolutely right about that. It was a lot more. Like I said, I'm not a psychologist or a psychiatrist, so I can't diagnose and put up medical opinions. Was not, but it shows so much more than that. Was that those are just the surface things that I've seen. You know, this is the surface things that I've seen that I recognize and I want to talk about today. She speaks in cursive. Mm, okay. Yeah, and it's just like it's so much more. Like it was so much more going on last night than. And if y'all notice was not, I was quiet during that whole a lot of times through that whole thing was not, and just letting it happen organically was not, because you can't like when things need to be said, when things need to be revealed, you don't. I don't want to be there to try to cultivate that type of thing. I want people to say what they need to say, so I can see what I need to see in order for me to make my next move. In order for me to then know how to deal with and how to interact with and how to coexist with people. Yeah, Tessie, you're right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it does show that. It does show that. And it also show a lot of, when people say certain things and you ask them to explain what they said, they really don't have an explanation for what they say as well. You know. True, Karen. So, but saying, like, I also like to speak on things intelligently, to where I'm not, just throwing out an opinion. Saying there needs to be some type of, when we say certain things about people, was not that could possibly be taken the wrong way. We need to have some type of evidence and a proof as to why we're saying what we're saying. Yeah, Blue does have a really good perspective. I like that about her. You know, and it was just, I mean, it was just eye opening for me to be in that. Was not, I'm just watching it, because my thing is, like, a lot of people don't see where they were at fault, or if they exhibit the same behavior. Was not, they are not open to checking themselves, rubbing themselves back. Like I said, I shouldn't have to tell grown adults, you know what I'm saying, let's bring it back down, or let's talk about this and actually listen to each other. Was not, you know what I'm saying, I shouldn't have to do that. I shouldn't have to be that person. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's why I like to let things happen, because like I said, I could have easily, what I'm saying, muted everyone. Was not, and put people on one thing at a time. But at the same time, I wanted people to govern themselves. I wanted people to address themselves, and I think that Quantity did a pretty good job of that. Lowe's did a pretty good job of that. I think everyone did a pretty good job of that, except, and there's nothing against these people. Was not, Mid Pam and Lovely Love. And there's nothing. It's not against anyone. Was not. It's just that, when we are engaging even in heated debates or heated conversations. Was not, we still need to be able to listen and be able to articulate ourselves in a way that is coming to an understanding. Because that's why, if y'all notice, was not at the end of it, what I said was, if y'all still was there, I said, so what did we learn today? What information did we gather today? What did we learn? And they was like, nothing. Hey, Patricia, baby, how you doing? Good morning to you. And because my thing was, we should have learned something from that. I learned something from that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, even in a bad situation, was not, you learn what not to do. Even in a situation where it is, not conducive or an environment where the decimals are too high, we learn something. You should always learn something from everything. There's something that should be learned from everything. You know what I'm saying? And this phone. Hello, girl, stop it. Yeah, telemarketers. But yeah, we should always be right back. Okay, we should always have learned something from everything. We should always be able to take something from something like that to help us move forward and to move better in this. And like I said, y'all know I don't do all that on this channel. Well, it's not that's not what the channel's about. The channel's not about a free for all cussing and fussing situation was that. But sometimes you gotta, you know what I'm saying, let the things fly where they are. Sometimes you have to let it be what it is. You know, you don't um try to control everything every single time with that. Like I said, that was the first time that happened on here. I've seen people say stuff like, "Oh well, I didn't even know this was on your channel. Was that the way everything went down? Whatever." Just not. I wasn't expecting that. And sometimes, like I said, this channel is a little bit of everything. I'm a little bit of messy. I enjoyed, what I'm saying, what happened yesterday was not. Because I think that it was because I learned something from it. You know what I'm saying? I got what I need to get out initially was not and the very first part of the live. The middle was a little, what I'm saying, more opening was not an eye opening and we had some good conversation. And then towards the last part of it was not was where it was pretty much a free for all. And like I said, no one was is not crazy. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't something that I think that people's feelings was hurt in the process. I know I'm trying to do that right now because that's not what this is about. It's just that recognizing what's right there, recognizing what's in front of you. Does anybody? Yeah, I don't have to timestamp Betty White. I'm sorry, baby. Ooh, good, very good, Tam. She said, "I learned that people are very emotional. When you cannot check your emotions, there is no way in hell you learn, prosper, or grow as a person." Yeah, like I said, yeah, I definitely thank Brianna as well because I mean I didn't know she was live with because I saw there was a huge jump in the situation, and I definitely appreciate that as well. I definitely appreciate that. You know, yeah, it was just something that to be 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning was that, and having over 200 plus people in your chat was that. You know what I'm saying? That is always a blessing. You know what I'm saying? And it's just I mean I learned that and I also learned that people like mess. I mean, I learned that people like mess. I already knew it, but it just solidified that people truly like mess. You know, yeah, yeah. Like all those 20 people came in. I'm like, okay, I mean, that was cool. See that jump, but what I'm saying, at the same time, I'm happy that people liked what they had last night. But I hope people, if they choose to stay and or come back, they truly understand that that's not what this is. That's not, what I'm saying. This is not the place for a bunch of rah 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 all the time. Granted, there's a little rah 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 over here, was not, but at the same time, more likely, there's going to be a lesson being taught. There's something that I'm going to point out. That's going to be something that I want to bring into the light. They sure do, Tam. They sure do. Okay. They sure that we wouldn't be constantly talking about each other, constantly looking at each other, constantly viewing each other, constantly subscribing to one another. Was not, what I'm saying, it is what it is. And that's a good thing. What I'm saying? It's nothing to do with anything else. Hey, TC, how you doing, baby? You know, it is what it is. Like, there's no hardship or anger or anything like that about it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, people reveal themselves. Yes, her little damn little signs. She got her smoking chalk. And I mean, some like I mean, And that's why I like. That's why I let what happened happen because like, there's always gonna be some type of levity in there. There's always gonna be somebody who comes in or comes through or say something was that brings their energy more even killed. You know what I'm saying? You can't be on a 10 at all times, but there have to be people on different levels. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I can't be someone who's constantly I'm saying, welcome back, baby, welcome back. No more rah rah rah. I try, baby. I try. I try. But like I mean, I'm never rah rah rah. Like I mean, like that. I'm definitely not on that level of rah rah rah. You know what I'm saying? I am definitely someone who tries to learn from everything that I go through. Oh, sorry, y'all. Everything I go through, everything that I'm a part of, I try to learn from that. I try to take something from everything. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm the type of person who can learn from anything. You know, even if it's what not to do, or even if it's what not to say, even if it's about watching someone make a mistake or not. That's something that I learn from. That's something that I am constantly aware of. I'm constantly conscious of what's happening, what's going on. You know what I'm saying, around me, and constantly checking my emotions and saying, asking myself, "Oh, should I say that? Should I move that way? And if I do, what's not? What does it? What's it gonna look like? You know what I'm saying? What does it say about me? What's not? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm constantly, it's like I always say, self-evaluating. I have to evaluate what I do, constantly evaluate what I say, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that if I just release what's not, I can get really reckless in what I say, and then that way I will, I'm saying that way, if when I check myself, was not, I don't have to apologize for what I say because what I said, I meant, and what I've done, I meant. You know, saying I can own up to it. What's not, I can never say. I mean, I'm not the type of person that will ever say something behind someone's back that I'm not willing and able and capable of saying to their face. Yes, and can y'all please like this video, please? I would definitely enjoy that and appreciate that if y'all could like this video. You know, and yes, it was just really, really amazing. You know what I'm saying, to just have fun and laugh and joking, bring a little bit of levity into a situation was that was kind of dark because y'all know it's been a lot of mess going on these YouTube streets. Was not people attacking for no reason, people attacking for reasons, people defending themselves, people misunderstanding and misinterpreting certain situations was not. And I think that I have a good grasp of, or had a good grasp of what's going on. Like, right. Is that right across the street? That's Pettyville. You're right about that. You're right about that. Right. And so every once in a while, you know, saying the neighbor with the clean cut grass was not, they have a little wild party was not, but it's not their norm. You know that person is going to be the calm in the storm was not. The person not going to be the person who's constantly throwing a wild party was not, but they know what the wild parties are and they can get down when it's time for to get down. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we all should be. We should all have that balance in our lives. We all should have that balance in our spirit, was not, to where that when we want to let our hair down and cut loose, was not, we know how to do it, whatever, and do it in a way that is still keeping within the integrity that we have within ourselves. Hey, channel 85 baby, how you doing, sweetheart? Good morning to you. But like I said, I mean, it was. I mean, it was fun. It wasn't like I don't think that anybody feelings got hurt. I don't think that anything that is said or was said was irreparable, was not to where people, I'm saying, won't apologize for and hopefully try to move on. Was not, like I said, I know that was not for no reason. Sorry about that, you guys. Sorry about that. She admitted that I mean, I don't know what people want Tracy to admit to us. She don't want to be attacked because she know that when she's attacked, she's going to attack back. You know what I'm saying? She admit that she have doxed was not. You know what I'm saying? She admits that she talked about people's this and the third whatever. She admit who she. You know what I'm saying? I want this lady to do. Like they want her to burn at the stake or something, as if what I'm saying, have done. You know what I'm saying? You know, I guess Brianna had the after party. I guess that was what's up. But yeah, I just wanted to say, saying there's a lesson in everything that happened last night, and it's up to us to figure out whatever lesson that we needed to get from that. And as y'all know my saying, what I always say, I'm saying, don't allow everything that you hear or experience to be taken into your soul in its totality. Was not. Take in what helps you be your best self. Take in what helps you be the most positive, best person you was ever meant to be, and then discard the rest. And if yesterday you got something from it that helps you be your best self. Good morning, Blue Bottles, baby. How you doing, sweetheart? Then take that with you. But if you got nothing but it from, even if it was just pure entertainment and pure mess, and you were celebrating over that, was not, take that with you. I mean, saying, but I know that in the mess or in the confusion or the chaos that happened last night was not. I took some gems from it. I got some information from it. I was allowed to see people for who they are, was not, and to solidify what I saw of people and what I thought of people, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, very true. Very true, Tessie. And like she said, was that she knew it was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like that, we all see things coming. What's not, but we just don't know when and where it's going to, hit that crescendo. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it wasn't a surprise that it happened. It was a surprise that because I've seen her say several little slick things about people was not while she's on their live, whatever, you know what I'm saying, and they let it go. And the ones who don't let it go was not are the ones who block her or cuss her out and what I'm saying, hit it the way it needs to be hit. Yeah, she has held herself accountable. She definitely have, and so I'm not quite sure what people say that she doesn't take accountability for what she does. No, she's not saying what you want her to say, how you want her to say it, when you want her to say it. She says it when she wants to, how she wants to, when she wants to, and that just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Sure did, Tam. Sure did. Yeah. But yeah, I just want to come to you guys was that and say about last night. We had fun. I wanted to thank everyone who came on the live. I want to thank Brianna for what she did. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, sweetheart. I said we had fun. It was something that was interesting. It was something that was engaging, insightful. I think that what I'm saying, it was a lot of layers to it last night, and whatever you got from it, I hope that it helps you be your best person. I hope that it entertains you. I hope that saying it took your mind off of whatever it is that you're going through, and yeah, I just hope that everything was what it was. you know, but yeah, I just want everyone to live their best life. I want everyone to be their best selves. You know what I'm saying, and really try to leave a positive imprint, a positive impact on what's going on these YouTube streets. Not everything is about attacking someone. Not everything is about saying the roast and the gag. Not everything is about those. Now, sometimes you just want to have fun and talk a little bit of mess. You know what I'm saying? And enjoy the time that you have with each other. But yeah, you guys, I want to thank you guys so much for being here. Like I said, I thank everyone for last night for not only coming into the chat, who came into the chat, who came into the panel, but everyone who watches the replay, things of that nature at all times. You know what I'm saying? I may fall short sometimes. I'm not perfect, but at the same time, I can always admit what I do, and it's not a shortcoming for anything. What it is actually is just me being a human being, living my life and being my best self. Yeah, I want you guys to have a great day. You guys, thank you so much. I love you guys. If you haven't liked the video already, please like the video on your way out, you guys. I just want to thank you so much for being here, supporting. If you haven't subscribed, I would appreciate that as well. Just constantly being, saying yourselves. Show me your true self. I can make a decision to either like you or not. I show you my true self, and you have the decision also to either like me or not. But as I always say, you guys, it's not important that I love you guys. It's important that you love yourself, love someone else, respect yourself, and definitely respect someone else. I appreciate you guys so much, and thank you guys again. Until next time, this is your boy Food Junkie, and I'm out. Y'all have a great day, you guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.